Hey everybody, my name is Dennis. I'm a fifth year studying ecology and evolutionary biology, and today I will be doing my presentation on berries, explaining what they are, as well as the overall features for what makes them what they are. So in order to know what a berry is, we first must inform ourselves on what a fruit is. Well, a fruit is essentially the reproductive structure of angiosperm plants and are basically matured and ripened ovaries of angiosperm flowers. In order for angiosperms to reproduce, their flowers must be pollinated. Once the flower has been pollinated, the fertilized ovules will begin to create the seeds, and the ovary begins to grow and develop a fruit. Fruits are the seed-bearing structures produced by these plants and are used for dispersal. Fruits mainly rely on endozoochyory, which is a dispersal strategy where fruits are ingested by animals, from which then the seeds pass through their digestive tract, become excreted, get on the ground, and then the fruit seeds will come out and grow and prosper, where the process starts all over again. So, what is a berry? Well, they are essentially fruits that have developed from one single ovary and one single flower. They are fleshy fruit that contain a pericarp, which is a ripened ovary of fruit-forming walls made up of 3 layers. The exocarp, which is the outermost layer which protects it during growth, the mesocarp, which is a fleshy layer that contains most of the fruit, and finally, the endocarp, which is the innermost layer that contains the seeds of the berry. Another feature that differentiates berries from other fruit is that they contain 2 or more seeds within them. We know that angiosperms first appeared on Earth approximately 200 years ago, but it wasn't until 66 million years ago when fleshy fruit that resembled berries had first started to appear on Earth. Over time, berries have developed from many different features and traits that help them progress through time. One of those being bright colors, which are responsible for indicating whether or not the fruit has fully matured. This helps herbivores and other animals that eat berries know when the fruit is ready so that the seeds that they consumed are effectively able to be produced. And then seed size over time has progressively gotten smaller in many berries, which allows for a higher number of seeds to be contained within them. By increasing the number of seeds and reducing their size, they are able to have a higher chance of surviving through the animals as they mechanically break down the berries to ingest them. Their small size also allows them to be dispersed at greater distances than for, say, a heavier and larger seed. Because berries rely on animals to have them eaten and have their seeds dispersed, berries have to also evolve to stay under the understory of trees so that more different types of animals, such as birds and mammals, can get to the seeds and actually eat them, and helping with the dispersal process. Berries come from angiosperms, which are considered to be extremely diverse and consist of many different families and genera, including Ericaceae, which are blueberries and cranberries that are included in there, Actiniaceae, which are gooseberries and kiwi fruit, and Vitaceae, which include grapes. Of the many true berries that were previously listed, there are also many berries that are out there that we have normally considered to be veggies. This includes Solanaceae, which is tomatoes, eggplants, and chili peppers, as well as Cucurbitaceae, which are included as cucumbers, gourds, and squash. Also, fruits that we have normally called just regular fruits that are actually berries are Musaceae, which are bananas and plantains, Cucurbitaceae, as we see again, melons, they're also related in the same family as cucumbers, gourds, and squash, as well as citrus, oranges, limes, and lemons. Although citrus fruits have sectioned off flesh within them and the thick rind that covers them, they are still considered berries. This is because they do, in fact, have endocarp, mesocarp, and exocarp, as well as having more than one seed in their fruits. Surprisingly, there are quite a few genera of berries that are, in fact, berries. Not in fact berries. These include the genera Fragaria, which consists of strawberries. And strawberries are not considered berries since they come from flowers with more than one ovary, as well as having seeds on the outside. Of the genera Rubus, blackberries, and raspberries, they are considered aggregate fruits because they are a fruit that contains many smaller subunits which come from individual ovaries. As you can see in those little beads, these subunits are drupes. Prunus, which includes cherries, is also considered a singular drupe since they only contain one seed or pit in the middle of them. So, while Poison affects not every organism equally. Plants did develop some poisons to avoid being eaten. And then we see that in many berries, they have evolved to become poisonous and have toxins, which are secondary metabolites used in defense. And these secondary metabolites help defend against either viruses, bacteria, fungi, microorganisms, insects, or even other certain animals and plants. However, many herbivores have also evolved in order to ingest these berries. For example, birds and deer are able to consume berries because they have co-evolved as natural berry eaters who are able to pass berries through their digestive tracts intact, allowing the seeds to be passed through the animal system where they eventually grow and prosper. Although we do not help in the dispersal of seeds as humans, it has been known that berries have multiple health benefits to us. Berries contain many phenolic compounds that help to reduce inflammation and reduce the production of pro-inflammatory markers. Berries also contain anthocyanins, which help to lower blood pressure and cholesterol and help to decrease the risk of obesity as well as type 2 diabetes. Antioxidant compounds within berries are also clinically proven to help with stress and de-aging. With our current understanding of berries, we can expect to see more and more research being put into looking for the medicinal benefits that berries contain. Berries are not only important to us humans, but for other animals as well, and hopefully it will continue to prosper and grow so that all life on Earth can unlock the potential of what these berries have to offer. And finally, these are my sources. Thank you for listening.